Hey there everybody, Kopika here. Welcome back to more Super Mario Odyssey. In the last episode, we managed to cap off Metro Kingdom with a very wonderful festive festival. And now in this episode, we're actually going to get cold and head into Snow Kingdom. Mario should be dead and frozen going into this place, because no offense, this place is called Snow Kingdom and it probably has like Arctic blizzards. But you know what? That's fine. Mario's weird and not human, so he can't survive cold weather for no reason. Actually, that's a good point. What the hell? Why were we in Metro Kingdom? There was like nothing there besides Bowser just promoting his crap. That is a good question. I'm gonna have to tell you to shut up and stop talking. What an amazing, energetic festival. That line probably does not play out if you don't even bother to do the festival. Let's keep that energy going as we keep the chase. 2020 in a nutshell. Let's keep that energy going, folks. Seeing as how you got some time. Cappy. Besides the cops or whatever is wailing out there, which is not great because don't know what that's going on there. Just keep talking, make sure the background noise doesn't get picked up. Also, the window is closed. I don't know how the hell that's still piercing through this, but whatever. Let's check out the Snow Kingdom next. It looks so cold. It sounds like the races in town are quite popular, and the prize is a frosted cake. Let's go get some chocolate milkshakes. Frosted chocolate milkshakes, whatever. Anyways, welcome to Shiveria. And it needs the name. I don't like how... we need to fix Shiveria first before we can actually see anything in Shiveria. The Cake Thief's parting gift. Oh, yeah. Gotta stop Bowser and his sick, twisted ways. Anyways, Shiveria is kind of bad to actually explore because of the fact that you can't really see much, so I'm not going to even attempt to. So what you're normally going to do is you're going to actually go into the hole there that's obviously sparkling compared to everything else. I meant to go get the checkpoint, but you know what? That's okay. And now we can enter Shiveria Town. Welcome aboard. These are the Shiverians, locals. Anyways... Did I even look at New Donk's residence thing? No, I didn't. So let's actually go ahead and make up for lost time. Bound Bowl Grand Prix. The sporting event here is the only Bound Bowl Grand Prix. Only Shiverians are allowed to participate. But when you watch a race, you'll understand why no one else could participate. Only Shiverian sturdiness could survive a race based on bounding violently through the course and crashing into one another. Be sure to see it if you get a chance. Icing and racing. Beyond racing, Shiverians are known for elaborate baked goods. Especially renowned is the frosted cake, which is ever so popular at weddings. By tradition, only Shiverians elders are allowed to make this extraordinary convocation. Whatever. What's more, they are specifically created as the grand prize for the Bound Bowl Grand Prix, so the only way to get one is to convince the winner to let you have it. Crevessa menace. Okay. Looking in the local crevices, you may find a bite frost. These creatures move through the ice under the prairie, then thrust upwards, chomping. Caution and jumping ability is advised. 3 keys to the kingdom. Swim only in short bursts if you like being warm enough to stay alive. Dig for the gate to the town, which is frequently buried in snow. Bound your way through a race. Build in species permitted. And now for the obvious thing that's probably obvious. The warmest community... Okay, that's a goddamn lie, because it ain't that warm here. No offense. We're still freezing. Population, middling. Currency, snowflake shape. Size, deep and wide. Industry, cakes, racing. Locals, Shiverians. And temperature is as average as a 14 Fahrenheit. It's a warm community. I don't believe you. You guys are lying. Also, there is a nice attention to detail. We do end up buying. I'm not sure if it's in here, but we should be able to find it. I think if we wear like warm attire stuff, we can probably not have Mario shivering like a madman. So we're probably gonna go do that because we just kind of came back from New Donk. That's kind of bad. Also, Poochie again. We also need to get the one that's in Lake Kingdom. Probably gonna need to remind myself of that. But for right now, let's actually go in here and go and get ourselves some new gear, shall we? Yo, Shavarians, you guys got some cool stuff? No, there's no way in hell I'm going to nipple present in this dang age. You must be bugged. Oh, we need 15. Damn. Alright, well, give me a minute, Slim. There's only 50 coins in this area. I think there's only 50 coins in this area. There should be only just 50 coins. Anyways, you can actually see on the big giant screen as to what's going on. I like to think that this is kind of a reference to, Mario Kart 8's, TV thing. Also, he has the cake already. How the hell did he manage to get that? You know what? Don't even answer that to me, because I kind of just assumed that he just literally just jacked it. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe Bowser actually won the race. Or probably somebody else won the race, and then he just jacked the thing and decided to say, haha, it's mine now. And I'm like, okay. Anyways, we want to come up here. We don't really have to come up here, but you kind of want to. Because if we come up here, we can go ahead and end up finding ourselves some moons and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, need all the snow to go away. Need the snow to Vamonos. Can't really actually see everything here, but that's okay. Aha, there it is. Okay, it's not really. I thought it was a vibration one. Booyah! Now we go over here. Go ahead and just clip through this because we don't really. There's a nice attention to detail. You can see that Mario's being covered in snow. Nice touch, nice touch. Don't really have to do it, but they did anyways. I always say that about a lot of video games. You don't really have to, but it's a nice attention to detail, you know? And you know how I feel about my attention to detail in video games. It especially depends on what they do. Anyways, we got 4 trials of errors that we have to do, and we have to fix them, because if we don't, then, well, we're screwed. First things first, you kind of want to get the Goombas, the Goombas with hats. Guys, December is over. We're in January right now. I mean, mind you, it's still cold, but we in January, guys. Stop living in the past. We're in the year 2020. We need to survive. Also, I'm dying. Anyways, take the 4-stack Goombas, end up activating this switch, end up giving you that hidden moon that you need. I will usually end up trying to get myself a power-up heart anyways, but to be fair, you don't really need it. Alright, so after that, you're probably wondering, man, do we still need the Goombas? Actually, yes, we do. We kind of still need the Goombas. Now, if I was doing this in a race fashion, I would just literally just cappy jump over to the other side. But since I'm not doing this in the race fashion, I kind of have no choice but to go ahead and do this. Because the thing is that we're kind of trying to show everything. And we're kind of trying to not limit ourselves. It's kind of hard to go ahead and ignore most of the stuff in this game, I might say. But you know what? It's kind of satisfying once you actually get it down and done. Anyways, we need to go and hop on these Goombas again. Assimilate all Goombas. Yep, because this is also counts as a short world as well, so it's not really that long, sadly enough. But, you know, you can go ahead and get some stuff done here and there. There we go. Get all those wonderful platform stalactites right onto the holes and drops that ice. We don't want to go down just yet because there are still some stuff that we can get. These only just required jumping. You don't really need the Goombas. Wow, almost missed there. It's just easier to get. Also, it's a lot easier to traverse when you have the Goombas, because obviously ice physics is not really great in this area. Well, I should say they're great, but they're also not great because of the fact that it's ice physics and nobody likes ice physics. Where all the rest of the Goombas go? Whatever, it's none of my business. Each section ends up basically saying, hey, you have gotten a thing. Because they're part of the episode. The main thing in this area is essentially going through the race, obviously, but sadly it won't even matter anyways because Bowser already gotten what he wants. And whenever you're finished with the area, what ends up happening is that these guys will block the area, well, attempt to block the area, and it will essentially give you the indication that, okay, you've completed this one, you can move on. Is this the... Okay, no, this is not the one. I'm trying to avoid the one with an actual boss in it. Come to me, you weird little things. Thank you. They got Dio lips. I don't know why I said that. Just do. You know why they got Dio lips. Awesome weird things. Anyways, is there one more here? I think there's probably one more. Okay, come here. Alright, well there's that moon, but we ain't done yet. Not done at all. There is something that we are missing. Actually, I think it might actually be on top, so let's let's go. Nope. Whoa, okay, that was close. Well. Zoop. Zop. Zoot-a-bop. And we need to climb up here. Luckily enough, shaking the control stick, or the Joy-Cons, or whatever cons, or Joy Pads thing, Pro Controller, whatever, ends up allowing you to go ahead and shimmy faster, because it helps. And that's it for this one. This is a relatively short world, obviously, so it's gonna be fast. I think both of the worlds that we're going to... Actually, no, now that I think about it, no. You know, it's weird, because Lakeside was short, but Wooden wasn't. And I think we're doing the inverse, which the first one is short, but the second one is not. So yeah, Seaside Kingdom is a little bit longer compared to this area here, so be forewarned. It's kind of a reason. Well, one of the reasons is because, you know, we picked the second one first in our first fork in the road, and now we're picking our we're picking the first one instead. Now this section here can be a little bit tricky. You got these blower guys, which were from Super Mario 3D World, unless they were also in Super Mario, some other Super Mario game, 3D Land. Sorry, I usually always forget the other games, to be fair, in their lineup. You don't really need, you can actually blow these stairs and it will allow you to go ahead and get this moon still, but you kind of just want to get it that way so you don't have to really deal so much. Now, we sadly do, however, we do need one of these guys, so what we need to do is we need to possess him. And now, we are one of him. But we just need him just to grab some coins, and that's really it, because in all fairness, it's kind of useless for anything else. I mean, he's useful to get rid of these guys, but I can just literally just jump over them. They're not going to really stop me all that much. There we go. You also do need to get rid of them anyways to get the moon to show up. But let's go ahead and try to make sure that we've gotten everything here before we leave, because we don't want to leave any sort of coins unturned. 50s are usually the hardest to really get, I find, because of how, you know, they can be more scattered, but they're not relatively, they're also easy to complete, which is also a good thing. So there's that. And finding coins in this game is about as interesting as you think. We're actually almost done, too. That's the funny part. Because all we need is one more. And then we can leave this place into the Arctic zone. Which we don't want to do, because that would kind of also mean that we probably will be stuck and we won't be able to see anything. You'd think the ship would not be able to move, but it actually does. Alright, so this final section I saved for last for one particular reason, because there is a boss here that we can fight. And it's actually against one of the Brutals again, because there's nothing else. After a while, though, you kind of don't really have much bosses for a while. Like, you don't really get a whole lot of bosses until, like, later. The last, for right now, we will be getting a boss in Seaside Kingdom, so there's that. But you won't be getting a boss anytime soon, so... This is a very trickery thing. You think down there is a bottomless pit, but funny enough, it's actually not a bottomless pit. It's actually where 3 coins you will possibly miss on your first playthrough, because you probably will assume that, oh, it's probably just a bottomless pit, and then you come to find out that it's not a bottomless pit, and you're mad and you're sad, and then you just don't want to play video games anymore, which I don't blame you. Anyways, it's time to fight Brutals in the worst possible way ever: ice physics. League. Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? We got the frosted cake. The boss man sure is fussy about cake. Reckon we got him the best one, though. right, Rango, let's go. So I found something interesting about Rango here. You can actually hit him, or attempt to. Well, all right, that was cool. Hit. No, let me hit you. I don't know why I'm trying, considering the fact this is ice physics. So you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna even bother anymore. I'm just gonna just fight you like a normal person. I'm gonna fight you like a casual. You can actually hit Rango when he's throwing his hat, but I'm pathetic and sad and can't really play video games well, so I'm not gonna bother. Fighting Rango in this section, though, is kind of bad because of the fact that, you know, he has the ability of having good precision with his hats. Me, however, I got nothing. He does look cool with his hairstyle, though. God damn it. Stop it. Move away from me. Stop it. God damn it. There was no heart in there anyways. Alright, I'm just going to cut the rest of that because we've already seen what this fight is like. Alright, so now we're at the final hit because there was really no point in showing the same fight again. Even though it's literally is just the same fight. The only difference is ice physics. Yeah. Gotta love them ice physics, yo. God damn it. Anyways, go away, Rango. You annoying, tall, goofy, bunny. I don't know. I don't have a name for you, but I don't like you, so go away. It's like, I don't like you. Please die. Anyways, let's grab this because we don't really need the health because this moon heals us. Oh yeah, power moons gives you health. I think they also do that in Super Mario 64, and I know they definitely do that in Sunshine because whenever you get it in Sunshine, you get all your health back. We're only 17 minutes in. The Bowl Grand Prix. Please enter this hall and actually join us in our festivities of Grand Prix zones because we have something that's actually pretty neat. Alright, let's us go. Like I said, this area is not that long, so we should probably be able to just finish it in one episode, to be fair. So instead of me just wasting time and, well, actually, you know what? Like, yeah, we'll be able to complete it in one episode, but the difference is that we won't be able to actually like fully complete it because of the fact that in the next episode we're probably going to be exploring a bit of it. Sadly, however, exploring the rest of the area kind of is a bit lacking because of the fact that there's not much. Also, this guy here is not going to really make us raise because I can't start the raise without one more. And as we've heard and read in the brochure, they said that only the Severians are the only people who can go ahead and raise. That guy there ends up telling you that there's a scaredy cat who refuses to raise because he's a coward. A coward he is. And I'm like saying, ooh, neat, a coward. That makes it easier for me to go ahead and just get that person's soul. I mean, what? No, not at all. What am I'm not saying anything at all. Anyways, 33. Well, I know the rest of them probably might be outside. Yo, what's up? You sad? Well, too bad. Show me your head. Yeah. Alright, fine, whatever. What you got? Yo, what's up? Race? I don't want to. The other races are too serious. I don't stand a chance. If someone else wanted to race, they would be welcome to take my place. Ha, you bet. Mario just took the soul of a contestant. You know what? And that's okay. Mario is evil. Or is it Cappy that's evil? I don't know. Cappy will be a very, very bad boss if he kind of just had the capabilities of taking control of anybody, you know? Anyways, we can go ahead and talk to this guy now. And he will go ahead and say, hey, finally, now we can start the race. Our frosted cake was stolen, so the prize will be a multi-moon. Are you ready to race? Hey, you bet, because we kind of need to go ahead and get that moon, you know? Oh yeah, they actually tell you how to go and play the game. It's relatively easy. You have momentum for each of your jumps. And I'm assuming that little platform there is where the cake used to be. So what you're going to do is you're going to essentially bounce at a very, very good motion. You do want to go ahead and use the do recommend using Joy-Cons for this. Try to go off of the platforms here and just time your jumps, hitting the table. That is great. That's not what we want to do. And try to cut corners. Basically, your typical Mario Kart. Even though in Mario Kart that actually does not work, especially in 8, because it's really, really hard to get to first place in Mario Kart 8's online mode. Mainly because of the fact that everything that people get hit by is latency issue, and it's not really good. But there's no latency here. It's just me, Mario, and the races. So don't even know what we're talking about. But that's okay. This race is actually relatively easy. We will have to do this a second time, and it's a little bit harder. That is a lie. It's actually not harder. It's actually relatively easy. This race is pretty fun, but it can be a very, very, very weird experience because, no offense, if I was doing this, and if I was Mario, I'll be like, hey, yo, this is kind of crazy, yo. But you know what? We won, so who cares? We actually almost lost because that guy was behind me. It's like, we almost lost because that guy was definitely behind me. But that's okay. I win. Supersonic Snowman. Alright. And with that, we'll call it an episode. And the next episode will actually be, I don't know why I keep saying that, considering we have to actually collect the moon first. Anyways, theme song. But yeah, and now that we completed Snow Kingdom, all the Arctic wind is gone. And now we can go ahead and end up seeing practically everything that we couldn't see before. You know what that means? Exploration in the next episode, because we still need to go ahead and collect the rest of the coins and also do a few other stuff. The sad thing is in this area is that there's no music playing. And I don't think we have the capabilities of playing music yet. Spoilers, there's a way to actually play music in the game, but the thing is that you don't get that ability until after you complete the game. So, yeah, that actually kind of sucks. Anyways, I've been Kopika, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Laters!